Hey guys, welcome to another episode on the Ginger Mechanic. I'm going out, I'm going to get some bits and pieces. I'm going to try and show you a little bit of a tip towards getting some spray paint really. I've got a bike that I've got to respray. It's a little Aprilia, but the panels are plastic rather than fiberglass, and I found that the paint that you can actually buy in the pound shops is much better for plastics because it's an acrylic based and it seems to work better. It doesn't show any of the lines up for it if you've done any repairs, and I've just generally found uses for it all over the place. I mean, you look at like a pounded tin, you get a good sized tin, and it's just a good money saver. So I'm just going to head out now. I'm going to get a couple of tins. I will link another video late today underneath the screen so you can actually see the progress of the Aprilia, and then once we get to the shop, go around, show you exactly which paint it is you want to get. Like I say, it's a good one to buy, and they do the primer to match it, they do gloss black, matte black, satin black, which is handy for all those bits and pieces that you don't want to really fork out tons of money on paint because it can get expensive. I mean, I've done all these projects before. I've done the restorations, I've built race bikes, and you find yourself spending 20 or 30 pound just on aerosol tins when you know you can save yourself a lot of money. I'm not saying it's the best paint in the world. I'm not going to say it's going to be able to do repairs on a Bugatti Veyron or anything like that. I'm not in denial that I've worked on my car. We're currently in my little Volkswagen Polo that you can see on the header where it's got the subscribe arrow on it, and I've done plenty of things under the bonnet with the detailings, with my cam cover, cam belt cover, all the little bits and pieces, the brackets for the radiator. I've used this paint, I've not had any problems, it's not blistered up, it's not shown any signs of fatigue or anything. You know, I've noticed with some of the higher end paints that after so long the gloss will just go, and you end up with that, and then you're taking it off, you're flattening it down again, then respraying it. And this, I mean, I've resprayed my wife's scooter frame with it, and that it came out like a glass bottle, and the only reason we came to use it is because we were short of money, and I thought, well, it's better than nothing, it's better than having a rusty frame on the bike. So we're not far from the shop now. Once we get in there, I'll show you exactly which tin it is and whereabouts you can find it. So we'll see you in a minute. Hey guys, back from the pound shop and got the paint, just so we can get a closer look at it for you, in case you didn't see it in the clip purchasing it in the shop. And what we've got here is Pro Finish, it's called. I know it's not commercially sold in places like Halfords or any of your bodywork places, but I think the only reason I can see it being sold in the paint shops because the colour of the tins that they put on them for the backgrounds are inconsistent, so it must be a quality control thing just for the labelling. But like I say, they're 300ml tin. They work really well, and they have a good applicator as well. I find it atomises the paint very finely, so you always get an even coat and you don't get any splats and blobs going everywhere. But like I say, it's just so you can see, I've got the grey primer as well, and what I'll do is tomorrow I'll be doing the seat unit on the Aprilia. I'll do a video on that so you can see a couple of techniques that I'll use for spraying and to get a good finish on plastic bodywork that has been used with different paints on it, because the last thing you want to do is spray a paint on it that reacts. You can get mapping, if there's any silicone on it as well, it will fish eye. And the other thing is, you want to make sure how it's been sanded before. Now on this one I can see it seems to be that someone's used orbital sander, and you've got the little trace lines going through it. So we're going to use plenty of primer. We'll wet flat it, scatter coat it, make sure that all the fine marks have gone, and then we'll put some top coat on it as well and see how it comes out. And see you later.